to the channel. We've got quite a few exciting projects coming up, and to start it off, we've got a customer order. The gentleman wanted a small dish to put by his door to put his keys in, etc. But he wants the insignia of the Valhalla from Assassin's Creed inlaying in resin into the base of the bowl. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to mount it with a worm screw. So I've marked the center here. We're going to put a drill in there, put it on the lathe, and then we'll get started. Now it's not a huge bowl blank, so we're not going to need tailstock support on this one. So I'll get sharpened up and we'll get this turned around. Okay, I did actually mention at the start, but this is English walnut we're using for this, which is a beautiful wood to turn. It shouldn't give us too many problems. Right, that's the outside shape done, bar a little bit of tweaking. So we'll just sort the base out, ready for the recess. Okay, that should do it. I'll just do some final tidying up and then we'll start sanding. I'll let you watch the start, but then I'll bring you back for the end. Okay, it's gone beautifully. So we're going to put a bit of isopropyl on there just to clean it off, and then we're going to go on with a sealer, Yorkshire grit, and then Hampshire sheen. And now on with the Yorkshire sheen. Sorry, Hampshire sheen. The figure on this wood is absolutely gorgeous. I've got quite a few pieces of this, so that makes me happy. Okay, we'll get this turned around so we can start hollowing out and getting ready for the inlay. Okay, to get this recess to work properly, we needed to have a reasonably flat base for us to cut into, so that's what we're going to aim to get when we're hollowing this out. just get our insignia. See how that sits in there. Okay, I think we're going to be all right. Okay, I'm going to take this off the lathe. I'm going to leave it on the chuck, but take it off the lathe, and then we'll set up for cutting this out. Okay, I've cut out my logo just so I can best center it, and I'm going to transfer the pattern with a bit of old-fashioned carbon paper. If you're not sure what carbon paper is, ask your parents. Okay, I think that is pretty much central. So if I just trace over the edges without moving either the carbon paper, the paper, or the bowl, I should be able to get a perfect representation of what this logo is. Right, let's see if that's worked. Yep, that's pretty good. Now I'm just going to freehand over any of the details missing. Right, there's a lot of curves in this, which are going to be challenging to cut out, but if we take our time, we should be all right. I'm wearing a face mask and goggles while doing this, so please don't be insulted if I don't speak an awful lot. And that was that. I've certainly got better at these things. I can remember the first one I tried about 6 months ago, which did take me quite a while. I think it needs to go a little bit deeper on that corner. Okay. Well, I've got to decide what colour to put in this, so I'll get set up for that and bring you back in a second. Okay, we're all set up. Now to make this, I'm just using a normal 2-part epoxy that you can buy pretty much at any kind of DIY store. Okay, and colour-wise, I've gone with a kind of a jade green, which seems to be a very common colour for the logo on TV in the game series. Now we're going to spoon literally this material into the shape and just kind of spread it around. In a second we're going to hit it with some heat, which will liquefy it a bit more. It'll run in to all the corners for us, completing the shape. Let's leave that for a second. Let's go and get some heat. That'll fill the gaps nicely. The heat will also help to pop the bubbles in the resin, so we don't have any problems with that. Right, the next thing really now is just to let this to sit for a few hours, and we can come back and turn it away. Okay, we're back on the lathe. This has had a good few hours to sit. It is now rock solid. So we're going to go in with a scraper and just start taking away this surface to reveal the logo underneath. Excellent. Right, a couple more scrapes and then we can start sanding. Beautiful. Right, I'll set up for sanding. As ever, I'll let you watch the start, but then I'll bring you back when it's done. Oh, right, that's beautiful. So a bit of isopropyl, then sealer, then Yorkshire grit, then isopropyl again, and then polish, and then we're done. This English walnut's got some absolutely beautiful ripples in it, which you can see around there. That won't take long to evaporate. We'll go on with the sealer. Now the Yorkshire grit. And clean off the residue with isopropyl. And then we're ready for a nice glossy Hampshire sheen. That should do it. Right, we'll take this off the lathe and have a look at what we've done. Well, there we have it. An English walnut bowl engraved with the Valhalla logo in the centre. This wood, the more you look at it, the more kind of incredible it gets. The ripples and the waves in it are just absolutely fantastic. It's got beautiful chatoyance as well. So there you go, Sam. I hope you like it. I hope it's just what you wanted. But apart from that, thank you very much indeed for watching. If you've liked the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you leave a comment as well, then you're going to be entered into the giveaway for our 1 year anniversary, which is on the 16th of March. And that's getting closer and closer. Right, but apart from that, thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.